Alright, so I'm still trying to get out of the beginner area. It's kind of interesting because you can do groups at level 15, and I did a dungeon at 15, and then when you leave the dungeon, if you zone out of the dungeon, you're actually, you're actually in that area. So I was actually in Westfall, and I had to, luckily my hearth, of course, was still here, so I hearthed back, but I still need to get all the way over here. I don't really know when I finished the storyline quest, because I've done the quests so infrequently. But anyways, you can see in the dungeon I didn't do a lot of damage because I actually spent quite a bit of time healing because our healer was inexperienced. Let's just put it that way. I came in with pretty bad damage. I haven't looked at the healing, so I'm curious. Yeah, you can see I did 29% of the healing, so I did a fair amount of healing. I saved the healer's life about twice, and I saved the tank's life probably once. So definitely would have been a few wipes if I wasn't healing. Also need to fix a keybind here. Bottom left. Cool. And I'm still transmogrified, or someone cast a pirate costume on me, so. What guild am I in? Red Moon. So yeah, whatever. I need a guild with a better tabard. Need a guild. We need a guild with a better tabard. Let's get out of this guild. /G quit. You're not in a guild. Yeah, I need a guild with a better tabard. That's an ugly tabard. It's so funny. I don't know how I'm gonna get over here. I'm gonna have to fight my way through a bunch of people probably. Let's see if I have some. Is there any vendors here? No. Doesn't really look like it. It's too bad there's not more interactable stuff in WoW like there is in like Skyrim. Boy, those dungeon rewards are so massively huge. Definitely do Shadowfang Keep. Lots of great clothy upgrades in Shadowfang Keep. Once you get to Mr. Pandaria, though, unfortunately these lower level, I mean, the leveling experience is kind of ruined. It really is. It's just basically, you know, you have quests that you can do, but honestly the fastest way to level is probably just to spam queue dungeons, really. You know what? I should check if there's a vendor up here. There's got to be a vendor here. There's a lot of people here. Somebody's got. Here we go. I was gonna say somebody's got to be a vendor. I want to go. Probably want to go herbalism and I guess.
Cheers, mate.
Yeah, definitely herbalism.
You have my attention. No time for dallying.
A royal chemist.
We live another day.
Any friend of Greymane is a friend of mine. Good day.
Definitely don't want to enter the proving grounds. Druid trainer.
Greymane will lead us to victory.
So the trainers are kind of pointless in the game now because it's like they just give you the abilities. We also have talents. So there are talents. I forgot there are talents, but it's a stupid like talent level thing. I hate this system. This system is where they started to gut World of Warcraft and turning it into the crap that retail is. This is the beginning of the downfall, in my opinion. This is not. This is too. You're too confined. It's just, yeah, it's shitty. Fortunately. Yeah, this level 1 talents are shit. Oh, we've got a root or we've got a fear. All these can be canceled. Someone could trinket the fear root. You could just destroy the tendril and you get dominate mind, which really doesn't. It's okay, but it's not the best ability. It's just so. I mean, out of all these, I probably would take. And I probably would take the void tendrils. It's just they're all kind of shitty. They're all pretty shitty. No, definitely not. To me, you know, and I've had a lot of experience with. I've played World of Warcraft since beta in 2004, so I've played the game ever since beta, and I've played every version of World of Warcraft that there's ever been. Really, I've even played almost every private server version of World of Warcraft. Not all of them, but I've played a lot of them. But to me, there's two or three. I mean, really, to me, Vanilla WoW holds a special place in my heart. Vanilla World of Warcraft is still one of the best. Um, well, I would disagree with MOP as the best PvP because I still think Vanilla or Burning Crusade Arena Season 1 was the best PvP. That's just my own personal opinion. I think that Mr. Pandaria PvP was pretty balanced, though. I remember doing Arena in Mr. Pandaria and feeling like it was one of the more balanced Arena seasons. So it definitely had good PvP. I definitely agree with that. But as far as like overall PvE, no. I mean, sorry, my wife came into the room singing. um, I mean, I love, like I said, I really liked Mr. Pandaria PvP. I thought it was really good. I thought the zones in Mr. Pandaria looked really good. I thought they did a great job visually with the way the zones looked. But as far as I've played COA. I've played COA, yeah, and it needs a lot of work. The Conquest of Azeroth Theon Ascension it needs a lot of work. I mean, a lot of those classes are almost broken, in my opinion. There's a lot of work that needs to be done on that. People get excited because it's like totally new, but those are not polished classes. A lot of the spells don't look that good. A lot of spells are buggy. A lot of mechanics are buggy with COA. It's a good start, but a lot of the flow of the combat, it's really important when you create a character with different abilities and spells that they kind of synergize really well together, and you have to really think really hard about the abilities and how are they going to work, and how are they going to work in different situations against every other class in the game. What kind of rotations are you use, what kind of counters are you going to have, and how are these spells going to really work for you. And I don't think that COA did a good enough job of that part of it. But I think that's kind of hard because all the classes are so new, right? But still, I think they need to do a lot of work. I thought there were two of the classes. I thought that and if you look on my channel, I've got a couple videos of me playing some of them. But one of the classes felt pretty good, which was an interesting class. Let's see. I can't remember the name of it right now. It was like the Sun Cleric, I think. So, I played the Starcaller, Conquest of Azeroth, the Sun Cleric. Yeah, the Sun Cleric I actually liked quite a bit. She was kind of an interesting class. But, they need to do, there's a lot of stuff they need to work on, yeah. They had to work hard on the balance. Shaman were a terror with Ascended form early. It was the best time of my life. Yeah, I mean, but as far as like to me the peak of World of Warcraft, I mean almost if you want to talk about like the personal peak for me was vanilla World of Warcraft because there's that unfortunately I do have to kind of fall a little bit victim to nostalgia. Like when you first stepped into World of Warcraft in vanilla, it was the peak because nobody knew the game. Nobody knew everything that there was to do in vanilla World of Warcraft. It was all so new, and so that makes the game very enjoyable because you're discovering, things to do. And that's really cool, and that's why, vanilla to me, I would say was kind of almost the peak. It's kind of a cop-out to say that, but from like an enjoyment point of view, for me, I enjoyed World of Warcraft the most in vanilla, okay? Now, I enjoyed the hell out of Burning Crusade, and for me, the peak PvP was Burning Crusade, just simply because Arena Season 1 to me felt the most, again, almost the most balanced, because everybody was still learning how to PvP, and everybody's still learning the comps. And again, so it was that learning, that learning phase. And then you get to Wrath of the Lich King. Wrath of the Lich King was really good because the story was really good. The questing and the stories in Wrath were really nice. It was the first time that the main enemy was kind of really a part of the storytelling, and we saw the Lich King being involved in our stories. So that was cool. Um, there's also another private server that's coming that I'm super interested in, and I want to want you guys to watch this video by Manapots here, and let's see if I can find it. It's called. Let's see if I can find it. This guy does videos on Project Ascension, Conquest of Azeroth. But there's a video in here on a new. Here it is. It's called Revelation WoW, and it looks interesting. I don't know if they have a video on their own. Let's see, Revelation. Yeah, it actually looks promising. Now, having said that, I haven't seen it personally, but let me play you this video by Manapots, and it's really, I think, pretty cool.
Jeez. Yes, I've been away for a bit. I've been sick and not feeling well, but now I'm feeling way better. And I want to talk about something that I've been watching for a bit, and right now it's just got like my full-blown attention because
Yeah, it's interesting concept. So yeah, just keep watching this.
some stuff I'd seen. So, you guys know World of Warcraft, and yes, that whole company, Blizzard Activision, is going to shit right now. It is World of
they
Warcraft, but it's not Blizzard Activision. This game is called World of Warcraft Revelations. And I've seen a couple of videos of them showcasing what this game is about, and I'll have some photos in the background for you guys to see, and some random gameplay of me, not playing Revelations, but just playing WoW in general, just to give you guys a feel of what's going on. So basically, this is going to be a private server, and it's running on a 3.5 of World of Warcraft private server.
Lich King.
And they have a vision in mind that, they just want you guys to play the game, enjoy it, not let it be a cash sink. Actually put in the time, you get your rewards. They're doing stuff for like the competitive scene, they're doing stuff for PvE players, they're letting you play the way you want with some custom skills and stuff like that without it.
And look at this. If this is the Barrens, it looks completely different. So you explore the Shattered World, the Barrens, it looks very different.
Being unfair playing.
And actually, another thing I did, if you want to take a look at the Revelations Discord, I'll put a link in the chat here. So if you go to Revelations here, this is their Discord, and you guys should check it out. I do think it's got some interesting content they're trying to put out. But I actually had asked the question here in the Barrens. I had asked, let's see, I had asked the question, when is the server releasing? This person said Q4. I said, thanks, looks very promising. This person said, my guess is November to December-ish. And then I didn't know what else. I didn't see a whole lot else. But they're saying, November to December-ish. Let me log out for a quick minute. Return of Reckoning. Yeah. Every time I try play it now, the client crashes. Every time I try to play TauriWoW, the client just crashes. It literally just crashes. It's the only client I know of that crashes on me like repeatedly. Unfortunately, a lot of people like TauriWoW, but I've been having a lot of problems. It worked for me the first 2 or 3 months I played it, and now it just crashes constantly.
Playing ground to other players. It's a lot of stuff that they're promising here.
Look at Mulgore.
I've seen.
So they've really added a lot more just foliage and ground cover, which is good because World of Warcraft is very barren in places. Mulgore is what is really a beautiful area, but there's not a lot going on in Mulgore.
Already, and I've seen the biggest parts of it is the freaking they're changing up the World of Warcraft zone.
Whoa! Look at Goldshire. Wait! Look at Goldshire. Wow, that looks very different, and I'm gonna say it does look quite a bit better.
zones. They changed up Mulgore, they changed up the Barrens, they changed.
I have got to get myself a handle on a Warcraft client. I want to get in and start modifying a Warcraft client. I need to get a hold of some people because I would love to go in and rework some of the areas myself personally. I've done a lot in 3D programs and I'm actually really good with Illustrator, Photoshop, and all that stuff. So I would love to get in here, and Blender, and I would love to get into a WoW client and start playing around with it. That'd be so much fun.
Up the freaking Orgrimmar, it's all flipped over, so it's gonna feel like a brand new game, and that's just really hyped for me because, to be honest, World of Warcraft was my first.
Whoa, this is outside Orgrimmar? Where would this be at? Like, where? I'm a little confused as to where this even is. That's it. Maybe this is Orgrimmar is like in the background, maybe?
MMORPG, and
where's the water? I mean, is this all the way to the beach?
It
I wonder.
Paved the way for me to love the genre even more, and I haven't been playing it because of everything that's been going on and everything like that. I wanted.
Conan of Exiles. Conan of Exiles is pretty. I never played the game a lot, but I have played it, and the graphics they're not great, but they're not horrible. But
distance myself from that specific, World of Warcraft
Rocket Sand.
And when I see World of Warcraft Revelations here, I'm just like, this is something that I can play.
That
I
was
know that I'll enjoy.
This is Westfall. This has to be Westfall. This looks like the pond on your way to, Moonbrook and on your way over to Dead Mines, doesn't it? That's what it looks like to me. This looks like that little pond that has a copper ore node that spawns right in the middle, and that is on your way to what the Dead Mines possibly. If it's not that, then this would be Airy Peak, over in Airy Peak, right as you're going past the middle area of Airy Peak, and then you have the spider kind of boss that spawns to the right. So either Westfall or like the Airy Peak zone. What is Airy Peak called? I always forget the name of it. But that zone right there.
This is
it could be the hinterlands. Yeah,
I can play, and I know that I'll enjoy.
This, what is this? This could be the Swamp of Sorrows, maybe. Swamp of Sorrows.
So
and I have no idea what. Oh, whoa. Well, looking at this building, this has to be over This has to be over in one of the horde areas in the Barrens. I would say this is somewhere in the Barrens.
Max level is going to be 60. There's going to be customized classes, like I told you, the custom maps, which basically...
Yeah, Deadwind Pass. I thought about that too. Yep.
Basically, it turns the maps
I thought of that.
Completely opposite. So if you go to Orgrimmar...
This is not the final zone. Okay.
It's actually a foresty area and stuff like that. And I'm just like, wow, what the heck? Mulgore reminds me. I cannot wait to go ahead. Light to it as an option for you guys. They're gonna have their own custom
Stormwind Trade District.
World raids.
Oh, that is so much nicer looking. This reminds me of your garrisons. This reminds me of the garrisons in Warlords of Draenor. But this looks so much nicer. So what they've done is they've really just added a lot more color to the zones. They've added a lot more assets, obviously, which is great because people's computers are so powerful that we can easily run, World of Warcraft, the vanilla client, or even the Burning Crusade, or even the Wrath of the Lich King. Our computers are so powerful. We can run these games with ease. So, adding a lot more assets isn't going to hurt. These things aren't really running. The only thing that really hurts people today running older games like WoW is basically the resolution of your monitor. If you're running like a 4K monitor or something like that, that's going to take a toll on your video card, but not, like I'm running two 31.5-inch monitors, and I'm running it just 2K. So I'm 2460 by 1440. And I have like no issues running any version of WoW, really. Maybe like retail will run a little bit sluggish sometimes, but that's about it.
Customized lore, customized leveling experience. So there's a lot of things they're promising here. A lot of things they're.
This looks better. I would say that whatever this
on the
block is here, it looks really bad. I would say that they're really missing some shadows and some ambient occlusion, which is the shadows casting near the crevices where these corners meet. So they really need to work on the ambient inclusion. I can also see some really weird shadows here, square shadows. Also the background, the mountains look kind of odd here. I don't know what's going on there. And all these buildings' colors look too flat and too similar and too crowded. So I would definitely add some more variation and really need to work on the lighting on this scene. The lighting here is not very good. There's also The same problem here with these square lines right here, where it looks like a big shadow is being cast as a big square here. Also, you see the same problem in the water. Notice how the water has this blue area that looks like a big square. So I'm not sure what's going on there.
Table, which I hope.
Again, you can see here, this could just be that the shadows they're using are the really low quality shadows and not the higher quality shadows. If I were to run like one of my vanilla clients, I could show you the difference. This could just be the type of shadows they're using. They need to bump up the shadow quality, I think is all that really is.
Hopefully can get into this beta and test it out and show you guys more about it.
Would like to see more variation in the edges here. It's all having it all be the exact same looks really kind of crappy. You know, it looks weird. You know, and these buildings look weird too, almost like they're just right into the water.
I'm actually really interested in this private.
And also, a lot of this is so repetitive. If you go back here, it looks like, okay, we're going to stick a tree, 10 feet tree, 10 feet tree, 10 feet tree. So they need to vary the heights of these trees and put a couple small trees here, just bushes. So they need a lot to flesh these out a lot more.
I'm actually really interested in this private.
Those trees are fucking big. Look at this. Look at these little people standing here. Look at these little NPCs down here. I thought the NPCs would be about this tall. So yeah, these trees are huge. I mean, these are some big trees.
I'm actually really interested in this private server, and I really never played World of Warcraft private servers. Well, back when I was younger, like back in Burning Crusade, when I didn't have freaking, or Wrath Lich King, I believe, back when I didn't have money to play this game, you know, I was a kid, and I'm like, you know what, I gotta play these private servers, you have to do so many.
He was a kid. It's so funny, because when World of Warcraft came out in 2004, right? 2004, I was 34 years old. So I was 34 when WoW came out. So I always laugh at people who are like, I was in high school. I was a 5th grader. And I'm like, yeah, I was 34.
Things to get into it, and I remember doing all that stuff, but this just brings me back memories and stuff. So they're saying,
hey Joel, thanks man.
That care.
So you're watching radio TV shows? We need to get right. Ooh, dude, I love storytelling, Joel. Yeah, storytelling. Like I'm working on my own, video game MMO concept, and part of the real problem, part of not the problem, but part of creating, your own MMO is really coming up with the world and the story, and it's like writing your own fantasy novel. So, yeah, I know exactly what you mean, Joel. I'm always trying to think of really cool ideas for writing, because that's the way I approach an MMO first. First and foremost, you have to create the world. So, who are the people that live in the world? What are those people's major exports and imports? How do they make money? How do they, are they in a wooded area? So are they maybe carpenters, are they like craftsmen with wood? Maybe they're like, and you can kind of, if you want to compare it to like Lord of the Rings, you can, because you can say, well, the dwarves lived underground. So of course they had jewels and stonework, right? The elves lived in the woods. So of course they were really good with, woodwork, right? Now you see a lot of their buildings represent that. But you have to do that with your own fantasy story and think about where do they live, and how does the environment they lived in affect them? Like if they grew up in the desert, they might be a lot more hardy. They might be able to withstand not having water all the time. They might be able to withstand not eating all the time, because they didn't have that. They weren't able to eat all the time because it was hard to forage for food and water because there wasn't much in the desert. So they might have a higher natural constitution or natural stamina or natural toughness. You know what I mean? So they might be more resistant to, let's say fire magic or something, you know what I mean? But you just try to think of all that for your story and for your world, and try to link it all together. Why does one race maybe not like another race? What are the prejudices that exist? And what if one race is really good with one particular type of trade, that may mean that another race really needs that trade because they don't have the natural resources. So that means that those two races may have a natural tendency to want to trade with each other, or maybe they forged good or bad relationships based upon the trade. Then you have to think about the cities. You have to think about the landmarks. Like when you think about a city, like when you think about a city that might be called Whitebridge, like the city might be called Whitebridge. Well, why is it called Whitebridge? Well, probably because there's a bridge nearby that's white. You know what I mean? So you have to think about what you name your cities, what you name your monuments, why they're named like that. And then you have to intertwine all of that into the whole story, into how it came about in years and years, and what was the history 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 100 years ago, and how did each of those races evolve? And if you can do all of that, then you've got this great background story for a book or for an MMO.
And that's a really big thing here, because I love to play games where the devs are listening to our problems and what we're suggesting, and actually, bring it to the drawing board and see what else they can add to it, see how they can fix the said problems, and they don't just take it into consideration, which is great. You don't really see much of that stuff. They said they're going to add transmogrification during this time and their own custom
New
launcher
town.
for easy installation.
Now, the one thing I'll say here is they don't have the best eye for detail graphically. I will knock them a little bit because I see a lot of the same art assets being used. I see a lot of the same fences. I see a lot of the same tree models being used. And I also see a lot of the same stylistic tendencies of creating rows. And like, it's almost like on a grid. If you look at the town here, everything feels like it's on a grid, like straight, there's a straight, opening path here. Then there's an opened path here. And then there's a fence and trees along the fence. And then as you go back and look at that other picture, here it's almost, again, like a grid. The only difference is they've just thrown some circles of rock, right? Kind of gridish. And then the one that was really like a grid was in the town. This one actually looks better. Here it's very, again, trees in very specific tree, 10 feet, tree, 10 foot, tree, 10 foot. You know what I mean? So I would like to see them get a little bit more variety. And they keep repeating. Oh, damn it, I hit something. They keep repeating patterns. You see it here. Like, okay, we got 2 trees and rock in a rock circle, and then 2 trees and a circle of rocks. So you could tell they basically created this and just cut and pasted it again to save time, right? I mean, they're doing it to save time, of course. But if you really, really want to give it that extra love and that extra like polish and make it look really good, take the time to vary it a lot more, and you'll get a much better looking level.
Developers that care, and that's a really big thing here, because I love to play games where the devs are listening to our problems and what we're suggesting, and actually, bring it to the drawing board and see what else they can add to it, see how they can fix the said problems, and they don't just take it into consideration.
The other thing I see is they really like tall trees. Notice how everywhere you look, like, look how small this person is. I mean, look at how small this person is. Look how big these trees are. These are massive. And you see this over and over again in all these screenshots here, or these little videos, is just huge trees, but I don't see a lot of little trees. I mean, look, this person's so short that they could fit under this light here almost. And then look at this tree. I mean, this is like redwood trees. I mean, these are huge.
Problems, and they don't just take it into consideration, which is great. You don't really see
Well, yeah. Hey, Blue, what's up, Blue? Yeah, looks more like the internet. Oh, see, this happens all the time, Blue, when you talk, because there's so many people that have orange names with letter that I don't always see when you talk. It's funny. I prefer the grid. Yeah, I mean, like, if you go to Paris, Paris is kind of this circular pattern where stuff winds out in a circle, but it breaks off in irregular streets and paths. It's much more difficult to navigate, whereas if you live somewhere like Chicago, everything's pretty much on a typical grid. Much easy, and I lived in Chicago a long time too, so very easy to to get around.
Much of that stuff. They said they're going to add transmogrification during this time and their own custom launcher for easy installation and patches.
Oh yeah,
Go ahead.
This looks almost like you're standing in the courtyard in Stormwind. Like the auction house would be right here. Almost, not quite, but.
And link the website so you could actually register and get.
Now, once again, this looks okay, but again, the trees are huge. Look at how short these people are, so they love big trees.
A chance to get into this beta. Their Discord. I'm gonna link the YouTube page.
Unfortunately, they already did the beta. I found out about this project yesterday, and they. Oh, I may. I didn't know. Yeah, they did the beta already, and I missed out. I'm really bummed. But if you go here to the announcements, let's see. We have been thinking, deciding to move on to the Night Elf starting zone and redo the tree. Okay, interesting. This means all of Teldrassil will most likely be reworked. This was okay. This is a while ago. Let me get to the most recent. Here we go. As of now, this was 10/18, so this was 5 days ago. Open beta is now closed, and so they had an open beta, and I missed it. It ended about a week ago, right? And free time making the music bot is close to releasing for the. So I guess somebody's making a music bot. That's going to be for the Discord. I really don't care about that. Could care less about a music bot in the Discord, and I could care less about memes. And who's joined us? All right, cool. So maybe I can volunteer. Maybe I'll see if I can volunteer. I may try to volunteer for this project just because if I can get in and just learn how to modify the WoW client, that's something I've always wanted to do. And I am a programmer, so I don't think anything that they're doing would be difficult for me at all because I've been coding for like 25 plus years at this point. So I would really be interested in getting in and really seeing how to manipulate and modify the client.
Page to actually see these videos going through and stuff like that. They
Oh, where the fences? I gotta look at the fences again and see.
have not given a release date, but they said soon. So hopefully we're gonna be seeing that soon. I really cannot wait to dive into this game just to experience.
Now they say this is the Barrens. So this would be. Is this the crossroads here? Is that the crossroads? Maybe. I can't tell. There is a path going that way. That could actually be kind of like the crossroads. But also we can go back to the Revelation, and I actually haven't watched the Revelation. Now they say they're reworking Teldrassil, so I'm not even going to watch that because if they're going to rework it, I don't care what it looks like now. Let's take a look at this one. Yeah, I thought maybe the crossroads. Okay, well these may be high definition creature models, but this video here is skewed. It's not the right. It's skewed. High definition creature models. These look like, hey, Blue, these look like the ones from Ascension WoW, don't they? These kind of look like the ones from Ascension. Yeah. These do too, yeah. These are like the character models that Ascension's using. That's an Ascension mount, I think. Ooh, dude, look at how nice the Undercity looks. They got some crazy green lighting. I like the trees with the more detail in the vines. That looks better. And I like the light. They've got some weird green light going on through the road here, though, which looks strange to me. You can also see these purple lights seem to be casting some purple on the road, which isn't very realistic. I'm not sure how that's working. I think one of the worst parts with World of Warcraft really is the lighting isn't very good. I'm not sure how the lighting works in WoW, but it's not one of the better lighting systems. One thing that New World did like really, really well, and I pinned Jill's comment because it was so nice. Thank you, Jill. Thank you for your nice comments. But the one thing New World did really well was the lighting. The lighting in New World was really amazing. Really amazing. I mean, it was very... I wish all MMOs had lighting that was that good. Yeah, because Ascension's models were just... The high definitions were huge. I mean, I was fighting mobs where my body was being consumed by the mob because he was so big, and that to me kind of ruined the whole thing, you know? So it's got an in-game, no pay-to-win shop. So I don't know. I mean, I'm always skeptical of these servers because to me, like, you have to pay money to get these servers up and running, and it takes time to work on this stuff. So I'm always very skeptical of them selling gold on their own servers, which is what Elysium did, to try to basically make money, or them putting up a shop. I like the way Ascension did it. Like, I was watching, there was a video where MMO Byte the other day was talking about Ascension WoW. Actually, it was Bellular. I think I might have seen it in both, but Bellular Gaming had a video where they were mentioning Ascension WoW, and they were talking about the cash shop having some pay-to-win stuff and just having a lot of stuff, and it was calling it a heavy monetized game. But I'm like, there's nothing wrong with that because their cash shop, I mean, it was really just convenience stuff. None of it was like you're buying gear. I mean, you were just buying maybe, there was some pay-to-win aspects, but I mean, these guys are putting in a lot of time into the game, so I really didn't have a problem with it because they were updating the servers constantly and adding new content constantly. So I didn't have any issues with them. You don't have to buy stuff. Just because they put stuff in the cash shop doesn't mean you have to buy it. I guess badges, but the why does this client look like Vanilla Plus? Okay, guys, why does this client look like Vanilla Plus? And why does it look skewed like Vanilla Plus? That's very disconcerting. I think, damn it, I uninstalled Vanilla Plus. If you guys have never played Vanilla Plus, I installed it yesterday, and I got it running, and it was skewed. Like, the whole screen was, like, stretched. See how the nameplate, see how the character model up here, the nameplate up here, the character portrait? It's stretched left to right. And see how the griffins and the hotbar at the bottom takes the whole width of the screen? That's exactly how Vanilla Plus looks. And I scaled the the resolution every which way I could, and I could never get the game to look correct. The graphics always look stretched, and I've never had that happen on a private server. This looks like that, so that is very disconcerting because if the game is stretched, I will not play it. I don't care what it looks like. If it's stretched and skewed, it doesn't look right. So I hope this is not an indication of how it's going to look. See, and even this one, I don't know if it's you, if it's just me, but it doesn't see the character portrait up here. See how it's stretched? That's stretched. That's not normal. See the mini map? The mini map, that's stretched. That looks like someone. That looks like this circle. Think of this as like a circle of water, and someone just took their finger and put it on the end, their index finger, and put their thumb on the clock and just squeezed it down a little bit. That's what it looks like. It looks like it's just squished a little bit. And also, for some reason, their model looks really blurry in the video. Bug report. Yeah, that scares me. Because Vanilla Plus, I tried it, and man, I could not play. The graphics looked so bad. They looked really bad. Let's see what other videos they have. See if we get, maybe they've got one where it doesn't look. See, this looks normal to me. That's hard to tell, but it looks normal. These look okay. That looks normal. That kind of looks normal. Well, we need to see more of the UI. We need to see the UI. I'm looking for those fences, Blue. Wait a minute. Okay, I just wondered how big that fireplace was compared to people. I'm trying to spot like a person in one of these shots here. We already know that. I mean, look at the building here. Look how short the building is, and we know the trees are ginormous. That was the dwarf district. That's the dwarf district. Looks like a hobbit hole almost. The lake. Well, there's the little person right there. Yeah, so these fences are high because these light posts, a character, an NPC, is shorter than this light post, I'm pretty sure. So they're like this tall. So yeah, the person wouldn't even come halfway up these fences. Because you can see here, a person will be about, shorter than this light post. And so this fence looks like it'd be incredibly tall. And here you can see it. Here, Blue, this is probably the shot where you saw it on. Here's some NPCs, and you can see these little wooden fences are taller than the NPC. That looks like a fishing bobber. It looks like someone's fishing right there. So fourth quarter of 2021. So December. I mean, they're thinking probably December. Try Hard Tep Studios. Special thanks to Lucy. They have really bad music. They added a lot of water. That's what it looks like, almost. Thunderblow. And what is with this cheesy ass music? Well, they gave it like a winter feel. Mulgore and Thunderbluff. Well, like I said, interesting. As long as the graphics come out looking good, then it'll be interesting to see, you know. Oh, I ran into a fence. I didn't even see the fence. My eyes are getting bad.
Get gabbing or get going.
Gabbing.
Watch your back.
Or get going. All right, let's head to. Oh, stunned.
Melee will lead us to victory.
Oh, stunned again. So I get Mind Blast at 21. But really, this class starts to get fun at when we get to like Vampiric Touch. 28. That's when the class starts to get a little bit more powerful. He went down like a little bit sad little bitch. He died really easily. Hmm.
What is it? Make it quick.
What's your story? Long live Greymane.
When do I get out of this zone is what I want to know. When do I complete all of the quests here? I think probably when I'm getting close to 20 I should get out of this zone. I hope. We haven't done this left side yet. We haven't explored this area either. Sorry about that. I was talking to the wife of Tori. So Blue, what you been doing, Blue? I'm gonna go into Discord and see if Blue's there. Discord. He's not there. Where's my boy Blue? Is this a fresh server? Hey Blue, what's up?
Oh man.
Hey, how you doing? What are you playing today? What games you playing?
I've just been playing Overwatch lately.
Oh, dude, I played that game. I was top 10% in the U.S. for a while on Pharah when the game first came out. And actually on Windowmaker, I was really good for a while until they completely nerfed the hell out of her. with a resume speed. But I quit after they screwed up. They made too many changes to that game. I hated that. Somebody's asking me questions in stream. It's a furry Iron Bay. I didn't see Iron Bay jumped in there too. Yeah, I was talking to my wife. That's why I was AFK for just a split second there, guys. It's a furry priest. It's a you know, a worgen. Look at that face. Hold on a second. But Joe, Michael, from what I saw of their videos, the devs earlier will have a thing for different colored lights. Yeah, I saw those lights, and I wasn't really keen on those lights, Joel, because they didn't seem like the color was being casted correctly on the ground. But this is not a fresh server. Ace Freely, Acidic Freshly, which sounds like Ace Freely from Kiss. This is not a fresh server. This is a private server called TauriWoW, which is a Mists of Pandaria private server. You can, and I put the link. I believe it's in the video description. Pretty sure I put it in there. Yeah. For more information, go to the website. Yeah, TauriWoW. It's in the video description. Key bindings. We need to do the hide UI keybind. Let's see. Toggle UI, hide UI. And my eyes are getting blurry, and that means I probably need to take a break from the game. Where is toggle UI? As many years as I've played this game, you think I'd know where everything was, but it's different for every version. Every client version, it's like they change it. It's like frickin' Photoshop. So you got tired of Elion?
I didn't entirely enjoy it. The leveling is a weird speed. At first, it's like you get like 3 levels off killing one mob.
And then
all of a sudden,
once you hit 30, yeah, once you hit 30, it slows.
25, it starts to slow down, and then you get up to 30, and it's like, oh.
Yeah, it starts to really slow down. This Lola guy keeps messaging me, dude. I don't know. Hey, hi, how's it going? He keeps private messaging me. I've got a stalker. I always wonder about like Asmongold. He must have like so many creepy stalkers. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's kind of the downside of being popular. I think, and regardless of how you become popular, like movie stars as well, it's just a matter of how much money you invest in security and separation. Essentially, having a mansion with like thousands of acres between you and the next city is kind of beneficial at that point.
Yeah.
Which kind of sucks, but
yeah. Yeah, so Einbay, yeah, it's the you can see it's the Worgen. And I did queue for a dungeon. I actually am queued for a dungeon, but it hasn't spawned yet. Apparently there's no healers and there's no tanks. I mean, I could just queue as a healer, honestly. I didn't really have too much issue healing the last one. Of course, that was a low-level dungeon. If I went, I'm not sure what it would be like. I probably wouldn't have any issues healing, I don't think. Yeah, let's try that. Let's leave queue. And let's...
What server are you on?
I'm on the TauriWoW. It's just the most populated one. I don't know what it's called. It's
Everman?
I think so. Whatever one's the most populated. It's got about 1,000.
On 1348, I assume that's...
Yeah. It's about... Oh, wow. It's up to over 1,300. Yeah, that's it. That is it. I'm just trying to get out of the Worgen area, but I guess there's quite a few quests you have to complete.
Yeah.
Like a lot. I've only done these questions maybe like 2 or 3 times total ever, so I can't remember how many.
There's supposed to be a way of getting out, like if you die.
Well, you could do it. Like I
kind of respawn in Westfall.
Well, I did Dead Mines, and when I left Dead Mines zoned out of the exit, I was in Westfall. But then I hearthed back here because I wanted. Because don't you have to complete the quest to? Maybe
No, it's just once you change into Worgen, you should have all your racials and everything.
It was the racial to change between human to human. Is it? Do I have it? Yeah, the 2 forms.
You should have it.
Oh, I do. Okay. Yeah, so I guess I'm good to go. Because at this point, these quests are way beneath me. Like, you out-level them. These mobs that I'm doing right now are level 10, and I'm level 17. So, yeah, I need to get out of here. Yeah, I'm free in the top pat.
tend to find it difficult to play like a specific expansion because as a feral player, it's always like there are certain good things and bad things about most expansions minus classic.
Yeah, I just wanted something to kick around in until Season of Mastery came out. And the thing with Season of Mastery that I'm really concerned with is that I'm going on vacation. So I'm leaving to go up to Tennessee on the November 14th. Actually, I probably leave on the 13th, and I won't be back until like the 28th, and I'll be completely offline the entire time. And I'm assuming that the Season of Mastery is probably going to launch somewhere in that window, I would imagine. That's my guess, anyway.
Yeah, I'm curious if they're going to update to the newer client, or if they're... Because it feels like it's an old client with all the add-ons not really working correctly and all that.
Well, it's a 1.41, so it's like a late vanilla client or something. Or I don't know when 1.41 came out, but I would imagine it's fairly late in vanilla, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, I think it's kind of weird because a lot of the add-ons, you can't go out there and say, "Oh, I want mixed scrolling battle text for client 1.41." You won't find it. It's not a popular client that people did a bunch of releases for. They should have went to a 2.53, a Burning Crusade. Yeah, a lot of people are saying that that they're thinking they may release Season of Mastery on the 23rd because it's a shout out to the original release of the game, which is in 2004, November 23rd. Yep. Oh, is that the Endwalker release date too? Yeah. Yeah, they will. Blizzard likes to compete with other people, so they'll probably launch on the same day, or maybe even because Endwalker. I didn't know Endwalker was the 23rd. That pretty much almost guarantees that Season of Mastery will not launch after the 23rd, because I don't think they would want to launch after Endwalker. I'm pretty sure they would want to launch before Walker. I don't know why I'm killing these mobs. I'm just killing them. I do this when I start talking in stream.
This Revisor has a similar, at least somewhat similar launcher to Ascension.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad launcher. I mean, if you go to their website, there actually is. Is this that one dude again? This guy's crazy. He's already in a group. Let's see, Shadowfang Keep Healer. But yeah, I was gonna say if you go to their website, or if you just Google TauriWoW add-ons, you'll find a website that I think is run by them.
An add-on section on their launcher too.
Yeah, but if you go, there's a website they have, and there's a link somewhere. And the easiest way I found it, their website's weird. The easiest way I've found it is to just go to Google it, to Google TauriWoW add-ons, and you'll get one of their web pages, and it actually it has like 4 different versions of the add-ons, like Mr. Pandaria, like Legion, because they have Legion client too, and MOP, and just pick MOP and then go through there, and and they have a lot of the add-ons right there. You can just download them. That's what I did. Unfortunately, mixed scrolling battle text, there's no version apparently. I tried a couple different ones, but I couldn't get it.
SBT has been sort of discontinued for a while, which is unfortunate.
Yeah. It works in Beast TBC. I can get it to work in TBC. I can get it to work. Oh shit. People are dying.
No, that's interesting. Aren't those supposed to be friendly?
I don't know what's going on. I think I got into the dungeon and we were attacked by a bunch of mobs. So
those guys are supposed to be friendly to Alliance, but that's the weird thing.
Yeah, I don't know.
It looks like it's cross-faction dungeons too, so maybe that's...
Yeah, I heard that you can invite people from cross-server or something.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
I thought somebody said that in my stream earlier today.
I think I saw something that on their website.
I got a cat at my feet, and people ask me questions in the stream. If this tank dies, I'm gonna blame all that. It was the cat. Got a cat biting my foot. Oh, I'm running out of mana though. Shit. And I don't have a res spell, I don't believe. So if people die, I can't res them. Because I am DPS, so... Yeah, John was saying it's worth playing on. You've been looking for a new... Oh, you're asking me, is this worth playing on? I don't know. I mean, I've only been playing on it since yesterday.
Oh, Miss is when they introduced the whole spec thing, yeah?
What is? I'm sorry. I gotta turn my volume down. I can't... I'm having a hard time hearing.
Seems like Miss was when they introduced the,
Oh, Mists. Okay.
Like heals, DPS, etc. Specs.
Maybe, for the Dungeon Finder.
No, just looking at your spellbook.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. Maybe. I honestly, this is the first time I've played Mists since the original Mists, which was... Yeah, what's up, babe? Okay, have a good time.
What does your talents look like?
Sorry, my wife is trying to say goodbye to me. She's heading out. Luckily, the party waited for me. Instead, I ran off to attack because we probably all would have died. Yeah, I think maybe you're right. I think maybe they did. I love the Blizzard group window. Like you see the little group window here on my stream. I love this window. It's just, it does what it needs to do. It's simple. It's compact. It's easily customizable. I've always been a fan of this little tiny window. And I am using the shadow.
What do your talents look like?
Oh, talents? They look like here. It's the stupid trees, which I hate. I hate these talents, where you have you get to pick at one of 3 skills every so often. I hate it. I absolutely can't stand it. I think
that's the.
Yeah, it sucks.
I think that's when they added the the specific stuff.
Yeah, you have to pick a spec, and then if you look at your specialization. It's like, oh, you get Mind Flay at this level, and Mind Blast at 21, whatever. I hate it. I mean, the talents and spec in MOP is, I don't like it. I love you, babe. See you. She doesn't realize I'm yelling in the stream when I say, yeah, I don't like the talents in here. How am I doing on mana? Okay, I guess.
What UI add-on are you using?
I was just trying to tell you that I'm using the shadow unit frames.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's nice. I mean, it works really well. It's easy to configure. It took me a few minutes just to figure out how it worked. Once I figured it out, it was easy. I like it. I like it. I've always liked it. I just never had set it up before. I've seen other people use it. And of course, I've got the, my favorite sexy map, and this is the one that has the faded square, which is my favorite, player submitted version of the map.
Oh, Miss had the beta where the Warlock was almost gonna have a tank spec. That would have been interesting.
What? Who did?
Warlock was gonna have a tank spec with demonology if you could keep metamorphosis up 100% of the time.
Oh, nice.
Before they removed it. I was really excited about that because it was a different style of tank compared to the usual setup.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I just love... The reason I'm playing the Priest is that if you actually go to my YouTube channel and search for MOP Shadow Priest, you'll find a video of me in 2012 playing at level 47 in a battleground. And Shadow Priests are incredibly strong in Mr. Pandaria in the level range of 35 to 50. But I never played her up past that, so I don't know how... I think they get weaker as you get up to the max level, but in those mid-ranges, man, you're very powerful as a Shadow Priest. Where are all these guys coming from?
mana has been expended.
Canada, yeah, I'm the cats are all over me as usual. So looking at the official patch notes of Season of Mastery. I don't know, like someone was telling me earlier today. Where are these guys going? What's going on here? Why are people running back to the beginning? Are there quests? Maybe there are. No, I think you're right though. I think because we must be mixed, we've got Horde and Alliance, that they attacked.
You have no idea where they ran back to the beginning. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I think because NBC's. Yeah, well, what happens when I did the mixed groups in, I think, Ascension, is that if you leave them alone, they're okay. But if like you go in as like an Alliance type dungeon and you're a Horde and you hit one of them, they'll attack. But I think if you don't hit them on Ascension, I don't think they attacked. Come on, Sai, I can't. No, go on. Go lie down. Don't bite my foot when I'm trying to heal here. Someone's going to die. Season of Master, you wonder if they're really going to support full hardcore or just slap a couple. I think they just slapped a couple easy things in there. Plus, they have one thing that's called, like, some sort of thing that just means, like... It just means that, you know, you haven't died yet. But it doesn't take into account anything else. So, yeah, I guess we can't do anything. Because we don't have the... We can't get the guy to... Yeah, we can't get through here. Weird.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, so I guess because there were, yeah. Yeah. Not kicking anyone, I'm leaving. Let's leave this group. Anyways, I gotta get this cat out of here. I'll be right back. AFK for a minute. Go to turn the light on in here, and it just goes, explodes almost. Okay, no light. I had to turn on the overhead light. Oh God, this is horrible. Be right back. Literally turned the bathroom light on because the stand-up lamp bulb blew. Yeah, let's see what time base say. So far, only a buff for not dying. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't have anything to do with hardcore because, I mean, that just means you haven't died, but it doesn't mean that you haven't, like, been carried by other players. Doesn't mean that you haven't grouped or used the auction house or anything. So, yeah, that buff doesn't really mean anything. I mean, it means you haven't died, but it doesn't represent hardcore. But Cargos is working on, those guys are working on an add-on. So the add-on will prevent you from grouping with other players and trading, and I think it'll prevent you from using the mailbox and prevent you from using the auction house. So if you have that add-on installed, it also, like, can tell them if you've had the add-on. There's a way they can tell on the website. So the add-on will somehow record that you have turned it on immediately after creating your character, and that you've had it on the whole time, and they'll be able to run the statistics on their website showing the current status of players, meaning, like, you'll be able to see, like, who's the highest level person who's running the add-on who hasn't died, or something like that. That's what they say. I'll be interested to see if they can pull all that off. All right, let's try this again. Try this again. I mean, I've got this tank in my group, so we're going to be getting, like, instant pops. Instant Q. I just want to get up to high enough level that I can start doing some battlegrounds. You can start owning people. Oh!
What is it?
It's time to join the fray, Shady Faith. With you on our side, the scales will surely be tipped.
Well met.
I'm not going to join the battle yet. Let's... Dungeon fighter in progress. Teleport to dungeon. Oh shit! It did this. Oh, it's not. It's gonna screw it up again. Oh, wait, the tank's my tank is a. And he's a druid, so the tank's okay.
You just have to skip it.
Yeah, well, we got a shaman. Oh, we got a worgen priest. It's the mage. We have an undead mage.
Do you have the option for doing specific? Because we can do specific
Yeah,
rather than
yeah,
random.
yeah. I picked this one specifically because I'm a healer, because I'm a priest, and I wanted all the priest gear that drops in here, which is a lot, but that's okay. Yeah, we won't be able to. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna be screwed. We'll let these guys go, and they're gonna realize the same thing we realized in the last group. But we'll kill some groups, get some XP. Why not? Oh, so if I change form, oh no, it shifted me back. Oh well. What's the cooldown on transform? 1.5 second cooldown.
You can only be in human form out of combat.
Yeah. My human form looks pretty cool with this top hat on. She's got some boobs. Boobs. Yeah, the cross-faction dungeons kind of screws up some of them. I gotta need that one because that's better than mine.
Spell effects look a lot nicer than what I remember.
What does? The spell
I wonder
effects?
if they're using updated spell effects.
It's possible. It is quite possible. Holy shit. I didn't realize that was the boss. I'm dead. Oh no, I'm not dead. Either my heal came through or somebody healed me. I'll have to check the heal meter for that one. The druid might have healed me there. Because I thought for sure I was a goner. I don't have any group heal. And the Baron Scepter once again. Oh shit, a bunch of mobs just spawned. What the hell's that all about?
Those are the mobs that are supposed to release the Alliance side.
Oh. I'm confused. I'm almost out of mana. I'm almost out of mana. I'm gonna start hitting people with my staff. Take that. Biff. Biff. Oh no, the door got open. How come the door didn't go open last time? I don't know.
It was bugged last time?
Maybe, I don't know. I mean, well, the NPC, I don't really understand why. I'm drinking. The fear. You know, I'm gonna pop fear on these MFs. See how you like it. Well, it wouldn't be nice to have Fear Ward or something right about now, man. That. Jeez. This fear is vicious. I hope he's in range of my heal. Looks like he is. Here again? Oh, I'm floating through the air. I'm like, oh man, I was like surfing down that rail, down that stair rail. That was awesome. Good. Where's this guy at? You're not gonna kill us. Not when I'm healing. Not when I'm healing, my friends. Not when I'm healing. Now everybody dies. Everybody's gonna die now because I'm I was Right as the fight ended, I was Shadowfang Keep and Skullmounts from your favorite dungeons in vanilla. I like Shadowfang Keep just because there's lots of good priest gear. If I'm playing a priest, I always want to come in here. You know, good stuff for priests. Let's turn on the music and see how it goes. The Worgen in a top hat, of course. Every group wants a Worgen healer in a top hat. Ooh, the offhand. I'm just gonna roll greed. I don't really have any need for that. I have a staff. It is an eerie lantern, though. Yeah, pretty decent backstory for sure. I like monks because I can just throw up a power word shield on them. I don't have to worry about their damn rage generation. Because I don't have to worry about that. Look at that big heal, 834 heal. Are you kidding me?
When did they change that whole rage generation?
Well, the monk uses energy, so he generates his own. Well, it's just basically like if something's getting hit, it generates rage, like a warrior or a druid. So if you put up a shield on them, they're not getting hit because they absorb, so they're not getting
Yeah, but
that.
they changed that at some point.
Did they change it? Yeah, I don't know. I'm not aware of when they changed it, so they probably already changed it by miss then. I didn't even know they ever removed that.
Yeah, it was removed.
If they did remove it, then that
Remember
means I'm sure it's removed then for mist. Because, you know, this is a pretty late client. Look at those heals. I'm DPS and I'm bringing in, I just critting heals for 866. That's not bad.
Level 5, I'm healing myself for 1/5 my HP. No, I'm more than 1/5 my HP.
At level 5?
That's
Nice.
just the rejuve.
Mm-hmm. I wish I had renew, but I don't. You got dressed a long time ago? Okay, cool. I don't need to worry about that. I'm gonna shield away then. I love shielding, man. It's so powerful.
I feel like it was WAD or maybe... No. WAD was after
WoW
Myth.
was after this, yeah. I think WoD was the one after this one. I think. Was it Cataclysm, Pandaria, WoD? I think, maybe? Trying to remember.
I think it was Wrath, Kata, and then Mop.
Yeah, Wrathcat, Mop, WoD, BFA... No. Legion, then BFA. All that kind of stuff. I'm a lot lower level than the mobs in this dungeon. But let's do some mind play action. Let's melt face. Melt face! Melt face. How many times are they going to try to give us this damn scepter? That's the third time. Give us the scepter. Disc Priest, which was shields all over the place, was... Yeah, Disc Priest is awesome, dude. I love Disc Priest. It's my favorite version of the Priest. My favorite spec. But I did like 7,000 arena matches in TBC on a Disc Priest, so I grew to... That was kind of my thing, you know? Disc Priest for the win. And then they made Disc Priest kind of weak, I think, in one version. And then I think it was Disc Priest was strong, pretty strong in BTBC, and then Wrath of the King got weaker, like a lot weaker. And then in Kata, I think it was still pretty weak, but I think in I believe in Mr. Pandaria it kind of had a resurgence and started getting strong again, I think. But I don't know, it's hard to remember all that stuff. It's one thing about World of Warcraft that's a pain in the butt. It's like every expansion is like so different. I love Disc. Yeah, Disc Priest is my favorite. Priest in general is probably my favorite class, you know. Oh, was it Wrath of the Lich King? It was good. I don't. Well, all I can tell you is doing arena in Wrath of the Lich King that DKs would just sit on me in arenas. They just would sit on me, wouldn't let me get away, and I just would It was probably the most frustrating thing I ever experienced in arena, because you couldn't get them off you. You could not get a DK off you. All a priest has is fear, and that's about it. You know.
Yeah, but what other healers had a good time against the DK?
I don't think any healers did they? DKs were vicious, man.
The diseases would remove hot, so druids were really roughed up.
Yeah, it was like it was so frustrating as a disc priest in Wrath of the Lich King, because DKs were all over the place. They were everywhere. And you just get it. And once I saw DK in a 2 versus 2 match, I was like, we lost. Unless my partner could blow up that DK or peel the DK off me consistently, we were going to have a really hard time. Because the DK would just sit on me and I would Look at those heal animations for the Worgen. It's funny. She's like crazy heal. She like screams at the end of the cast. She like lets out a feral roar. That's pretty funny. Yeah, that he's leaving cat. They actually block healing receive with the. Yeah, that's kind of what Blue was saying, is that their diseases would. He was saying they would remove heal over time. But yeah, it certainly was. It was horrible, man. Yeah, no one had a good time versus DKs, really. I mean, Rogue's good. You could take a DK off the Rogue if you knew how to do it. But you had to open, get your bleeds off, reset, and you had to blow all your cooldowns, and then rinse and repeat. You could also do expose armor, but you're a lot better just bleeding them to death. Blue knows all about those bleeds. You're the only person who's ever killed my Ascension tanky character.
At least that we've seen.
Yeah, no.
I've gone up against people that I know can destroy people.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm just saying that Ascension character I have, my tanky character that still hasn't reached 70 yet. I've been ganked, about 3 or 4 times, and they always end up running. They always end up running because they can't kill me. It's funny. Like, I had a level 70 attack me, and I was like 60. I think I was 64 or 63. And they ended up, running. They're like, oh my god, I can't kill this person. It's so fun to see that happen. But bleeds are the best way to go, man, against those plate wearers. Lead them. You want to get off your 5-point rupture and then just get out, re-stealth. You can use your blinds and stuff for resets, and then just keep getting the ruptures on them. And also, with a warrior specifically, a warrior, if you can rage starve him on a rogue pretty easily. You can disarm him. If you play it right, the warrior's really not going to do much damage to you. DK is more difficult because they destroy their pet for health, and they got life grip and diseases and all that kind of stuff, so it's pretty rough. Those damn diseases are vicious. Oh, my inventory's full. Christ. I got a blue item. Gotta throw some of this stuff away. Look at me now in my sexy little green top. My character is so weird looking. Look at that face. Urgh.
Get coming or get going. I will melt your face.
Alright, let's see what we can get rid of here. This glue material ain't worth anything. And what else we got? I don't think we're gonna need one heavy stone.
Yes, I've tried shaving. It doesn't work, trust me.
I love night elves. I see this night elf running by me and they just look so cool. Oh, I thought I was going to jump off. I didn't. Thank goodness.
Excuse me, could I just sniff your backside for a second?
Oh, I did a flip. I didn't know Worgens even did flips. Oh, nice.
Yep.
Didn't know they did flips. I just thought they jumped. Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm trying to shield myself, but it was on cooldown. Wow, those guys just kicked my butt. Wow. So much for my no death run. Oh well, I wasn't doing hardcore mode anyway. No one can res me? It's not. Guess I'm running back. Guess I'm running back. Because nobody resed me. Those guys aren't very nice. I thought for sure between 2 monks and a shaman that... But it's a lot different in this version based on your tree that you pick. Because, like, for example, I don't have a res. And I'm a priest. Yeah. I love Night Elves. Yeah, the Worgen does the backflip, which is cool. The old sneaky Worgen. Wonder if they even realized I died, Blue. I mean, they're like all fighting. I mean, it's kind of hard to not see that your priest dies, you know. Maybe they just don't think they need a healer. Like, I got this. Oh, we've left. Okay, thanks for leaving some bread in there. Is there a shortcut? There's probably a shortcut through here. I just don't know it. Maybe not. Mm-hmm. I was kind of hoping for like the shoulders or something. I got the staff. Staff's okay, I guess. I missed a jump? What? How did I miss a jump? How does that even happen? No quests, though. Right, let's do this.
No time for dallying.
I wish to join the battle. Ye Millhouse Manastorm. Kill Lady Sylvanas Windrunner! Oh shit, she's attacking me. If I kill Sylvanas, I'll save Teldrassil. Kill Sylvanas! Well, I got her down to 28k out of 30,000. $27.9k. We got a lot of people attacking Sylvanas. Look at these guns going off. Hey dude, you're not doing anything, Mr. Greymane. You're just standing there. We got Sylvanas down to half health almost. Oh no, she said enough. And she took off. The Mary Sue wins again. And the stun icon aptly is just a picture of Sylvanas because she's so OP that she can do whatever she wants in this game. I'd like to have like a 20-second stun ability.
AoE stun ability.
Yeah, AoE stun, 20 seconds. How nice would that be? We did it. The battle for Gilneas City has been complete. got the cloak of clarion call or something. Cloak. Is there a vendor around here? Because I sure could use a vendor. Let's do our best not to be seen, Shady Faith. Okay. Make sure everything is ready. The orc's emissary is to be with Sylvanas inside the court.
I love Darnassus. Trees everywhere.
It appears you're losing control of Gilneas, Sylvanas. Garrosh fears he's going to have to carry out this invasion himself.
You can assure Garrosh that this is a minor setback. Our victory in Gilneas will be absolute.
You sound very confident, Your Majesty. I seriously hope you do not plan to use the plague. Garrosh has explicitly forbidden it.
You do well to watch your tone, General. Neither you nor Garrosh have anything to worry about. We've ceased all production of the plague, as he ordered. We'd never deploy it without his permission.
Plague.
What are we, if not slaves to this
I will deliver my report to our leader then. By your
Go with
leave,
honor,
my
General.
lady.
We are the Forsaken. We will slaughter anyone
My
who
lady,
stands in our
should
way.
I order my men to stop the deployment of the plague?
Mm-mm.
Or are we to continue as planned?
What kind of question is that?
Continue.
Of course we're deploying the plague, as planned. Let the Gilneans enjoy their small victory. Not even their bones will remain by...
Get Gavin or get going.
Gavin, or get going.
Now I can cast healing spells out of combat that don't transform me. Now watch. Hope I'm going the right way.
What is it?
Gilneas will prevail.
Oh my god, it's like the quests just never end, dude. It's like, seriously, it's like 100 quests to get through the Gilneas story. You know what I mean? Insane.
Yeah.
It's like insane.
Yeah, I don't think I ever completed it, or maybe I did.
I did the first time I did it, and I think I've done it twice, but it's just... It's a lot, man. See ya, Einbei. Have a good one, man. No problem, Einbei. Have fun, Priest, and yeah, Priest is fun. But yeah, it's just... It's a lot of quests. You know how much I love doing 100 quests in a row. Gotta I'd rather burn my eyes out with a frickin' iron poker. I don't even know if I'm going the right. Well, it looks like I am because it says. Oh, the mist. What else? Do I have any other abilities? Let's see. Divine Focus passive. Not really. Oh, I did finally get Resurrection. I don't know when I got it. I got it at some point.
Yeah, I see Revive at level 12 for me, but I don't know what that is for you.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I checked before. I think I must have got it at 18. Because I'm pretty sure I didn't have it at 17.
It's weird that I would have it much sooner than you.
I know. That's weird all around. Normally you get it at like level 12, maybe? I don't know. Dude, you can kill the same one I'm killing. What the hell, man? He goes to attack a different catapult. Wow, that makes a lot of sense. You get credit killing the same one I'm killing. Alright, let's see. More catapults. More catapults! We must sell it, we must save Gilneas. Maybe if I just dot that one, I'll get credit for killing it. Probably will. Let's see, I'm watching. Did I get credit? It's not dead yet. I did not get credit. Shit. Huh. Kinda sucks. So we can't get credit for this if we're both in this. Wow, you have to tag the catapult to get credit. That's kind of lame. Can you imagine doing this quest when these class first launched, man, and all the people rolled in Worgen, and you couldn't get this quest complete unless you tagged the catapult? Oh my god, what a nightmare that would have been. Furry mare? This is a furry priest. I'm a furry priest. This is World of Warcraft's version of a Final Fantasy furry. Some people say there's no furries in WoW. They are wrong. This is a furry. Do you know the definition of a furry? I actually Bellular Gaming said it was... Actually, it wasn't Bellular Gaming. It's the guy that always streams with them. He said that a furry is a character who, I believe, 60% or more of their body is covered in fur. It's a free... There you go, Thaler.
Okay.
It's a free... Yeah. 60% or more of their body is covered in fur. That designates them as a furry. And I'm like, okay, whatever. Sounds pretty arbitrary. Sounds pretty made up, but whatever. Holy crap. How do I kill all these invaders? They don't want me to kill 34 more invaders one by one, do they? Is there like a weapon?
Is there a catapult you're supposed to go into?
Can I get in the catapult? I don't see one. Let me look. Really? It's not like I have any AoE abilities.
What does your quest say?
No. It says there's a bomb bat. I want you to fly the... Oh my god, I'm doing this quest entirely wrong. There's some sort of a bat I'm supposed to get into and fly? I didn't see any bats. There is a bluish looking area on the map, so... This is probably
that
not...
explains why there's not really quest sharing, because it's not intended to...
Yeah, it's not intended to work that way.
Really be necessary.
So where's the bat at? That's what I'm wondering. Yeah, I don't remember there being a bat. Is there... Okay, well, there seems to be a circle right here. Invading Forsaken. I don't see no bats. Anybody in the stream know how to do this? Is that a semi... I don't know. I'm hoping this is closer to the end of this whole question. I know it can't be too much further. I've done a lot of quests. If they have achievements, we can see this is the only character I've ever created. So, quests. I have completed 77 quests so far on this character in the Gilneas starting area. It's near Greymane. Okay, so that's got to be all the way back inside then. Next to his dead son. Oh, God. Okay, so Greymane. So where is Greymane? I don't know where he's at. I have no idea where he is. Is he inside the cathedral? Is he outside? Hey, Thaler, do you know where he is? Is he like outdoors somewhere? Oh my god, I have no idea.
I was gonna say abandon the quest, but that could be dangerous.
Yeah, no, I wanna complete all the quests because I think they're all part of the main story.
Oh, I was meaning abandon it to
start it over.
See if it pops up somewhere. Like figure out where the quest giver is. But
next was isn't you got wrecked by
aren't showing.
Right, I gotcha. I actually, it's funny because you outleveled the quests. So at one point, I thought there were no more quests. I couldn't find any, and then I realized since I had outleveled them, I had to turn on low-level quests to actually see them again.
That's what I'm running into.
Yeah, so make sure you turn on the low level. Oh, are you on the server now? What?
Yeah, I decided to download it. Seemed like fun.
Did you like it so far? It's pretty. I mean, it seems to run good. I mean, Hamster Wheel said that the server runs very well. It's very well scripted. I've not run into any bugs. So
well.
Yeah.
Still has some, bugs that we've encountered already with the dungeons.
Yeah, the dungeon bug, but it's a weird one. The other side of the river. Okay, well, I came this way, so I'm gonna go back. Yeah, I'm gonna go back the way I came, which I believe was this way. Okay, here's the other side of the river. He's got to be in Greymane Court, maybe? Wait, I see a bat. And I see the symbol. I can get on this bat. Alright. We have found the bat. And there's Here is militia, okay. Okay, what's 4 do? 4 is flyback. Alright, cool. Well, we've already killed all the catapults, so that part's done. Wonder what's down here. I'm like, yeah, once I realized they wanted me to kill like 40 people, I'm like, oh god, really? I'm like, no thanks. Done. Fly back. Yeah, I think we're getting close to the. I think maybe hey Thaler, maybe you know, but I think there's not too many more quests before we finish up the quest line for the Worgen. Yeah, but that other server blue, I think it looks really interesting because it's just cool to it'd be cool to go to a World of Warcraft where everything looks totally different. The zones have been reworked and all that. Yeah. But I'm just when I saw the stretched images, I was like, oh my god, I hope that's not the final version because I won't play the game if the images are stretched and it's not scaled properly.
Yeah, it definitely seems like they have like an ultra wide monitor and they put it at regular resolution. And just
yeah, hopefully they just screwed up the video and that's But what made me so worried is I played Vanilla Plus last night and that's the way it looked when I logged in. It looked like that. Weird. It looked like it was stretched, and I've never seen that in any version, any client I've ever played. It never looked like that. Use the half-burnt torch to get to the other side of the tunnels beneath Gilneas City. I'm gonna assume I need to go down then, maybe. Looks like it. And then use the half... Oh, shit. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of rats here. There's a lot of rats. To get to the other side.
I don't know if you've noticed, but it seems like there's a bug where you are on the horse mounts backwards. At least
yes, I did see that. And I was like, it was really weird. And kind of creepy, because I was I rescued a guy and he was on the horse facing me. And I was like, this is a little too close for comfort.
Right.
It was a little creepy. Okay, come on. Obtain 5 unearthed mementos. Okay, I remember that. I remember doing this quest up on the hill. There can't be that many more quests. But as I say that, there probably are. There's probably 10 million more quests.
Right. I'll bring it back.
There can't be more than 100. I would think 100 is a lot. Oh, here they are down in by the tombstones. Shit. I cleared my YouTube history. Oh no. Now when I'm searching for something, it's not coming up because I cleared my history. I should never have cleared my history. Why did I do that? Try. There we go, found it. A little bit more motion moving uplifting music to finish out these ridiculously long quest chains that I've been on forever. Gotta finish this out. Check it out. Run, damn you! Oh no, when I shapeshift, she lost her speed. Dogs. By the heroes and patriots of Gilneas, where he belongs. Unlike any royal I ever met, we'll make them pay for this. I'm pretty close to the end. Oh, please tell me there's not 30 more minutes of this stuff, because I mean, literally, it's hours and hours of these quests. I know once we get close to the harbor. Yeah, well, we're in the final area, I think, right? I hope. I think this should be the final area where we do some stuff at the harbor, I think, right? I hope. I seem to remember the harbor being the end. You were just making fun. You were making. Use the Night Elven Gravethrower to slay 40 Orc Raiders. Okay, yeah, I remember this quest. Is this a speed increase? Yeah, I thought so. Oops, I screwed that up. Isn't this an annoying quest? I hate quests where they make me go into vehicles. I need to get something to eat and something to drink. I'm hungry. I just want to get through all these quests. We have done 83 quests. I wonder if there's 100 quests. I hope it's not 100. I hope it's like 90 or something. Hell, I hope it's 83. Alright, what am I supposed to do? I don't have any weapons. Yeah, well, I mean, I'll keep leveling until Season of Mastery comes out, you know what I mean? What am I supposed to do here? I don't really know. Oh, my mind play's not working correctly. I need a better spammable macro.
Don't waste my time.
Yeah, I really don't know what I'm supposed to do here, but let's just... I don't know, maybe just kill these guys? I don't know, really don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Here's the Griffin. Season of Mastery is the vanilla World of Warcraft server, the fresh vanilla World of Warcraft server. But we're doing the Road to Ragnaros challenge, which we level, 1 to 60 without dying. And if you die at any point in time, you have to delete your character. And then once we get to 60, all the people that are in the hardcore guild will be able to group together time and time again to gear up for Ragnaros, to run the MC, Molten Core. But if you die at any point in time again, you still have to delete your character. So if we get 40 60s together and we all get attuned for Molten Core and we take 40 60s into Molten Core and the raid wipes, everybody has to delete their characters. So I wondered about if that was it. Signal for the rope? Yeah, I saw the rope there. So I guess I have to kill all these mobs and then they'll... I guess that's good enough.
Hail, traveler.
Well, I killed everybody, right?
You have my undivided attention.
What is it?
Glory to thee. Hail, traveler. Don't waste my time.
Yeah, the Road to Ragnaros' challenge is going to be super fun because it's going to be fun to watch. You know? You're going to be watching the sea, like...
Make it quick.
Because it'll be... I mean, imagine how stressful it's going to be going into Molten Core with 40 people who...
Stay behind.
With 40 people who've never died.
Everyone else, use the ropes to rappel down. Let's give them hell. Hands up, greenskins! My men will give you your new bearing. If you try anything funny, and we'll fill you with lead. The rest of you, follow me downstairs.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, for sure. You want to play classes that have more survivability. You know? Oh, here comes the big orc. Run away! But yeah, Blizzard's put some achievements in the game, we believe. Oh, what the hell happened? Blizzard's put some achievements in the game that look like if we are able to defeat Ragnaros without dying, that we'll get a special tabard and a special title. I don't know if that's what those achievements are, but people think that's what they are. So people are really into it. I mean, Cargos and and those guys were all going to try really hard to do it. It's too bad that I'm on vacation. The 2 middle weeks of November, because that's probably the time that Season of Mastery is going to come out. But I'm going to level on this server for the next couple weeks. Just for fun, just for something to do. Do some PvP. Maybe Blue will do some Battlegrounds with me. Battlegrounds. Kill some Horde. Don't worry, Worgen, your people will get a chance to... Okay. Are you ready to set sail, Shady Faith? Your people have been granted shelter in the lands of the Kaldarai. Do not worry, Worgen. Your people will get a chance to fight for Gilneas again this time. The full strength of the Alliance. So I think that's it, right? I think that is the whole quest chain. And that was like 84 quests or something. So blue, I'm level 18 currently. There's some nifty bracers I got on. Ah. Man, Sonic's always posting pictures of his brand new computers. I don't know how much money this guy's got, but it feels like he buys new high-end computers like every other week. Sonic, send me some money. Ooh, this is new. In Darnassus, this is completely new. I don't remember this before. Howling Oak. Second, let me mute some of these servers. I don't know which server's blowing up. Blowing me up here. Trying to mute all my Discord servers. Alright. Got a bad feeling about this. I got 2.3 gold. Let's see. What the heck's going on here? I don't know why it shows me in a party. Leave party. It's like I can't leave party for some reason. That's weird. This has to be a bug. It says I'm in a party, and when I try to leave party, it won't let me leave the party. I'll try to log out. I'm going to restart the client. So, hey, Blue, do you know what the max level is in Mr. Pandaria? Is it like 80? Yeah, there's another bug. It says it thinks I'm in a group or something. I can't join Battlegrounds. It says join as group failed. Well, I'm not in a group though. Hey Blue, what's your character name? I guess he's AFK. Yeah, he must be AFK. Your group doesn't fit the selected roles. Weird. Oops. Well, let me queue for a dungeon. Let's pick up herbalism. Their quest here. Oh, it's the Halloween quest. That was Candy Bucket. I thought it was a character named Candy Bucket. It's actually an actual Candy Bucket. And it's a lot of experience for doing the Halloween quests. I'm going the wrong way. Damn it. It's the Skinner that's out here, not the herbalism. What kind of shoes is she wearing? Boat work boots. They look like she's wearing a pair of socks. Well, it says they're boots. I don't know. They look like a pair of socks. Yeah, but the road to Ragnaros is going to be incredibly difficult. It's going to be, we have to level to 60. Can't trade with other players. Can't group with other players. Can't use the auction house. Can't use the mail system. And you got to make it all the way 60 without dying. Then once you're 60, we'll already be in like the hardcore guild. And once you're 60, you'll be able to group with other level 60 hardcore players. And then we'll start grinding out gear like, Blackrock Depths, LBRS, UBRS, Skolamons, and trying to get geared up so that we can go run Molten Core. And of course, if we die at any point in time, we have to delete our character. So, and then if we get into Molten Core with a 40-man raid, it'll be 40 people who have never died on their characters. And then, of course, if they die in Molten Core, they'll have to delete their character. So yeah, pretty interesting. You played hardcore mode on TauriWoW? Okay. Yeah, I leveled a warrior to 60 in hardcore, and it's pretty rough. It's pretty difficult to do a warrior to 60, but was able to do it. Missed that jump. There it is, Lifeblood. Gotta love it. Gotta love Lifeblood. Is there no finders? Like, does it just automatically track them in MOP? I wonder. Blue, you still there? Or I think he's AFK. I think he said he actually had to go somewhere. I can't remember. I don't know. Dear players, first of all, let us thank you. Wow. You died by DC at level 20? Yeah. I had some interesting deaths leveling up a warrior in hardcore. Ah. Ah. I wonder what the economy's like. Let's check out the auction house. I'm not doing hardcore on this server. Look, there's a mailbox here. I'm not doing hardcore on this server, so we can use the auction house. But yeah, once Season Mastery comes out, I'll be playing that pretty much exclusively. Oh my god, look at this. People are literally trying to sell level 6 vests for 325 gold. God. Well, okay, well there you go. I can't afford anything on the auction house. I think, you know, Hamster was saying that one thing about this server is everybody's progressed through all the content, so everybody's done everything on this server, you know. That's the one bad thing about it, but still, it's a good server.
What brings you here? May the stars guide you.
I don't know, the server's pretty good, but I may go back and play some Ascension WoW as well, because Ascension WoW is actually a lot of fun. But like I said, you know, once Season of Mastery comes out, then I'll be playing Season of Mastery. So, like I said, doing the hardcore challenge. Just getting these professions up. More from Star. Oh, I didn't catch that, Joel. You said that one Morgan's voice reminded you of War from Star Trek: The Next Generation. You did not fight that battle with honor. That would be like War from Star Trek: The Next Generation. You know? Alright. Dinner cooking, dinner first aid. We just had to figure out what our other profession is going to be. Probably alchemy, I guess, since we're doing herbalism, so probably do alchemy. I might as well grab that while we're here. And alright guys, I am done, I think, for tonight. I'm tired. I'm gonna watch some TV or something, but I don't know, I may stream more of this game. I'm trying not to get too burned out on World of Warcraft, because once the Season of Mastery starts, I'm going to be no-lifing that probably a little bit. So I'm trying to get too burned out on a while. That's why I played on a MOP server. But getting to the MOP content, you know, obviously I got to level all the way to that content, and I haven't, you know, nowhere near there yet. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna head off, watch some TV, get some dinner. Hope you guys have a great Saturday. Thanks for stopping by. I will probably do, you know what I might do? Is I might do a stream later tonight where we just do some more MMO musings and we talk about more about like how we can create a better MMO and the different types of systems we can add to MMOs to make them more fun and make you know, character growth be more than just gear progression. And talk about some of those topics and talk about maybe, you know, what different types of MMOs are there, you know, like action MMOs and, you know, theme park and sandbox and all those different types of topics. I might do a stream like that later tonight where we just kind of shoot the shit a little bit and discuss some of those at a high level and start looking at what are maybe some innovative stuff we can come up with that's never really been done in an MMO before that would make it more creative and fun to get out of this old repetitive cycle of just running around doing quests and upgrading our gear. You guys have a good one, and I will catch you next time. Peace out.